Purdy, have you ever heard of reverse dieting after a competition? What if we applied that concept to something like celibacy? Oh man, that would be something else. Imagine slowly reintroducing intimacy after a long period of celibacy. Hey honey, I'm starting my reverse celibacy diet today. You's interested? So, you start by adding a little bit of affection each week, right? Yeah, but could you imagine if it wasn't just affection? I've been depriving myself of hugs for weeks. Time to add 10 seconds per day. Today, I can hold hands for like 1 minute. Tomorrow, maybe a quick peck on the cheek. By the end of the month, we might even manage a full cuddle. And what if it included other small steps toward intimacy? I've been off flirting from my celibacy. Now I'll add 1 compliment a day. Today's the day for a smile and a wink. Maybe next week, I'll say something sweet. I can't wait for the day I can actually give a genuine compliment without feeling awkward for the day. Imagine reversing out of physical distance. And I think I'm going to start by sitting closer on the couch. And then maybe a light touch on the arm during a conversation. Eventually, I'll be comfortable with a goodnight kiss. But for now, it's just a pat on the back. Maybe the pat will turn into a rub. And what about emotional closeness? I've been keeping my feelings to myself. Time to add 1 heartfelt conversation a week. This week, I'll share a small worry. Next week, I might discuss a dream. By the end of the month, we'll be talking about our deepest fears. But for now, it's just small talk, very tiny. Small talk always leads to big talk. What about romantic gestures? I gave up romance for celibacy. Now I'll add 1 romantic gesture a day. Today, I'll buy flowers. Tomorrow, maybe I'll do a little handwritten note. I love you. Do you love me? Circle yes or no. Eventually, we could plan a full date night with popcorn and flowers and whatever else is included in that. But for now, it's just a single rose. That's probably all you can afford, Jimmy. Imagine if it extended to daily habits. I stopped all affectionate habits. Time to add ones back a day. Today, I'll send a good morning text. Tomorrow, maybe a good night call. By the end of the year, I'll be doing daily check-ins. But for now, it's just 1 text. Bet you can't stop at just 1. And what about shared activities? I've been doing everything solo, which can give you carpal tunnel. Time to add 1 shared activity a week. This week, we'll cook dinner together. Next week, maybe a walk in the park. Eventually, that will turn into regular date nights. But for now, it's just 1 dinner. Just not Denny's. Last time we went to Denny's, we were late for the airport and missed our ride. And what about planning for the futures? I straight up been avoiding future talk. Time to add 1 future plan a month. But just 1. This month, right now, we'll plan a weekend getaway. Next month, maybe a vacation. By the end of the year, we'll have a 5-year, maybe one of them 100-year Chinese plans. But for now, it's just 1 weekend trip. Hey, romantic getaways. You know, Purdy, if reverse dieting included all aspects of life, it would make reintroducing intimacy a never-ending roller coaster of hilarious adjustments. It really would. Full of small, incremental changes, and a whole lot of patience. But at least it would never be boring. Here's to all the wild, wonderful, and crazy aspects of reverse dieting after celibacy. Celibacy. Yeah, and to surviving every bit of it. Cheers, buddy! Bam! Cheers!